out of it.
One always has to die.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Cinematic Spellbook channel. In this video, we're going to check out 8 new 2025 movies you definitely shouldn't miss. Number 8, A Working Man.
Good boss.
This movie is about a tough guy named Lone. He used to be in the Navy, kind of like a commando, but now he's living a quieter life working as a construction site supervisor. Lone is very close to a family named Garcia, especially their little girl, Jenny. One day, Jenny gets kidnapped by dangerous Russian traffickers. Lone, who's deeply attached to her, decides to take matters into his own hands and use his military skills to rescue her. But things get more complicated when a major mafia organization gets involved, led by a dangerous criminal named Simon Karchenko. Lone kills one of the key members of the gang, and in return, Simon sends his men to get revenge. From there, the movie becomes packed with intense fights, heavy action, and scenes where Lone has to take on a bunch of criminals to save Jenny and bring her back home. Number 7, Novocaine.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
The story of this movie is about Nate, a man with a strange condition. He can't feel pain at all. That means even if his hand gets burned or he hits something, he doesn't feel a thing. Nate works at a bank in San Diego. He's a calm and quiet employee. He has a coworker named Sherry, and over time, he starts developing feelings for her. They make plans to go out, and it seems like things are getting serious between them. But on Christmas morning, a group of robbers led by a ruthless man named Simon hits the bank. They kill Nate's boss and take Sherry hostage. Nate, who can't feel pain, decides to use this unique ability and take matters into his own hands to save her. From there, the movie is full of intense action scenes and thrilling, heart-pounding moments. Number 6, In the Lost Lands. The story of this movie is about a queen who wishes to have the power to transform into anything she wants, whether it's changing her appearance or taking the shape of another creature. To achieve that, she hires a powerful sorcerer named Grealis to travel to a strange and dangerous world called the Lost Lands and find that magical power for her. Grealis isn't alone, he's joined by a tough and badass warrior named B. Together, the two face terrifying creatures, evil humans, and all kinds of trouble along the way. This is a fantasy action film filled with magic, battles, and dark worlds. Number 5, Cleaner.
This time I'm not gonna let you down.
The story of this movie is about a girl named Joy who's had a tough life since childhood. To escape her family problems, she turns to wall climbing and mountaineering. As she grows up, she joins the military, but eventually retires and moves to London, where she works cleaning the windows of skyscrapers. One day on the job, she brings along her brother Michael, who has autism, to a building called 1 Canada Square. At the same time, a group of environmental activists attacks the building and takes the guests, who are attending a corporate event for an energy company, hostage. The group's leader only wants to expose the company's corruption, but one of the more extreme members goes rogue and threatens to kill the hostages. Joy, who's hanging outside the building, realizes what's happening and decides to take action. Using her military skills, she sets out to save the hostages, especially her brother. Number 4, Silent Zone. The movie begins in a world where a dangerous virus has spread, turning people into savage and ruthless creatures known as the Fallen. A 5-year-old girl named Abigail witnesses her mother and baby brother get infected and transformed right before her eyes. Just when everything seems lost, a man named Cassius, who used to be a soldier, finds her and saves her. From that moment on, he takes care of her like a father. 10 years later, Abigail and Cassius are still alive, wandering through a post-apocalyptic world in search of a safe haven, a place called the Colony, said to be located on massive cargo ships and known to be secure. Along the way, they meet a couple named Megan and David, who are expecting a child. Together, they try to escape from the creatures and reach the colony. This is a thrilling action movie that focuses not only on survival and danger, but also on the relationships between people, the meaning of existence, and the struggle to keep going. Number 3, Mickey 17. The story of this movie is about a guy named Mickey Barnes who, along with his friend Timo, is on the run from a dangerous loan shark. To hide, they join a space mission headed to an icy planet called Novocaine. Mickey is assigned a special role in the mission called a replaceable, meaning any dangerous task is given to him, and if he dies, a new version of him is created with the same memories. During the journey, Mickey meets a strong and fearless girl named Nasha, and the two fall in love. 4 years later, they finally reach the planet, and with the help of multiple versions of Mickey, they try to find medicine and vaccines for the sick people living there. Number 2, Last Breath.
Brace for impact. No!
This film tells the true story of a terrifying event that happened in 2012. It follows a professional diver named Chris Lemons, who, along with 2 of his colleagues, is working about 90 meters deep under the North Sea, repairing gas pipelines. Everything is going smoothly until suddenly, the ship's dynamic positioning system fails, causing the vessel to drift off course. As a result, Chris's oxygen line gets severed, leaving him stranded at that depth, without oxygen, without communication, and in complete darkness. He only has a few minutes of emergency oxygen left, and in that short time, he must find a way to survive. Meanwhile, his teammates above are desperately trying to save him. This movie is packed with suspense and intensity, the kind of film that keeps you on the edge of your seat, needing to know what happens next. Number 1, The Life List. Alex Rose is a young woman who, after her mother passes away, is left with a strange mission. Her mom wrote a list of tasks Alex has to complete, kind of like a childhood bucket list, in order to receive her inheritance. The list includes things like performing stand-up comedy or teaching at a women's support center. Along the way, a sharp and charming lawyer named Brad stays by her side and helps her check off the items on the list. Later, she meets another guy named Garrett, who works at the same support center, and over time, a romantic connection starts to form between them. In the end, this film is about how following a simple list can help you discover who you really are, make peace with your past, and maybe even find true love. Well, friends, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.